Hey, welcome to our channel. Today we return on our red steed and burned by yesterday's sun. We are going to look for a head in the nearby town of St Davids, in which there is also a cathedral of the same name and the ruins of the bishop's palace that we will visit. Before we go there, we successfully searched for a protection for my burned skull in the Nisa grocery store. And from there, we are really close to our first point in today's trip. We will stop in the car park below the cathedral, but if you don't find a place here, there is another car park facing the city. I will leave you the link in the description under the video. The cost in both cases is £1 per hour, and in the park below there is a bay for max 2 motorbikes, which of course have parking for free. From the parking lot to the cathedral, it is literally 5 minutes walk. Be careful over the bridge as there is no marked path for the pedestrians. First we were supposed to go see the ruins of the bishop's palace, but even then there were a limited number of people on the site and we needed to see the cathedral first, which was established in 1181. Of course, for such old building it was modernized, extended and repaired, as it was damaged for example by an earthquake in early years. Entry to the cathedral is free of course, but a modest donation is recommended as it costs £12,000 a day to maintain it. After a short prayer and lighting candles for the dead, we go to visit the chapels and the resting place of Edmund Tudor, the grandfather of King Henry VIII. I will not bore you with a commentary on the beautiful architecture that we find at every step of walking through the church. I will mention that it's a souvenir shop in the cathedral, toilets, and when we go outside we can go to the second floor where there is a small restaurant where it was difficult for us to find a free table, and we bought a takeaway pizza and ate it in the shade outside. We walked around the cathedral looking for interesting shots and we went to the bishop's palace, where the entrance cost less than £5. Children, youth and seniors have discounts. Thanks to membership in English Heritage, we entered here for free. There is a souvenir shop right after entering, there are toilets on the other side and a picnic area. Unfortunately, the medieval palace was not maintained and renovated in the same way as the cathedral. It's a pity because the building is huge and the first walls come from the original monastery that was founded in the 6th century. But it was plundered several times by the Norse invaders. It is described as one of the most important places in the history of Christianity in the British Isles, which served as a house for the bishop and who had the highest position in the medieval Wales in the church hierarchy. Only the Pope stood higher. While traveling through the ruins, we can learn a lot about the history of this place. Imagine the great rooms in which there were feasts, or what power the bishop had and what belonged to him. Interesting fact, in the 12th century, then the Pope decreed that 2 trips to St Davids were equal to 1 trip to Rome, making it the center of pilgrimage for thousands of believers from all over the Western world. St Davids is the smallest city in Great Britain with a population of just over 1,600 people. And for over 100 years it did not have a city status, but was restored in 1994 at the request of Queen Elizabeth II. We spent 3 hours for the whole and then we went to the town for some small shopping. And we continue to cool down to a little known waterfall which lies in the middle of the Ffynone Forest. I hope I get it right. Ffynone Forest. I will leave you for a moment and please admire Wales through the eyes of motorcyclists. After an hour of driving, here we are. I found this attraction by luck, and a nicely described map can be found by searching for the name. There is a nice path through the forest from the parking lot to the waterfall, and after 15 minutes you will be there. I did not expect that we would meet someone there, but it turns out that this is a local gem that is visited quite often. The waterfall is not big, but its strength, especially after heavy rains, created a large reservoir. I don't know how deep it is, but after 8 meters from the shore I couldn't feel the ground anymore. And the kids were jumping from 3 meters high, or maybe more. I warn you, the water is icy cold. I thought it would be warmer, perhaps even cooler than in the sea. So we didn't stay in the water for too long, and we go back by a different path. We make a loop and we go back to the campsite to eat something. On the way, to our surprise, we were met by a fog that was probably formed from evaporation of soil from the near city fish garden. It was a strange phenomenon. My first thought that something must be on fire. Very phenomenal, but unfortunately short. Fortunately, we managed to take some photos. The return was quick, and now it's time to eat something, do the laundry and take the night photos. Because this is our last night and we will have to take advantage of the lack of clouds. And tomorrow we have quite a lot of driving and we are going to see the waterfalls again, this time more famous, and we will ride through one of the most scenic roads, National Cycle Road 81. So please don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye!